Hey guys, and welcome back to Tyranny. Let's get ourselves going, shall we?
Can't do that.
Yes, you can. Don't even lie to me. Don't lie to me, man. I want to go and talk to this fella. The Stone Shield. Hail Kairos. The Horde. Your arrival pleases our master. Alright, let's head. I think we've picked up pretty much everything there is to get here. Apart from the thing that we need increased lore for, but we don't have it lore. We don't have no lore. Let's head to the Disfavored camp. This fort was constructed shortly after routing rebels along the valley's western edge. The Archon Graven Ash directs all Disfavored efforts from this location. 3 hours. 3 hours. Take you 3 hours to get to complete your journey from Edgering Ruins to the Disfavored camp. It's fine. I shall travel these 8 hours. Enable scouting mode to gain a bonus to detect hidden containers or traps. Okay.
Quiet down. Yes.
Press into run a stone shield. 2 can carry and leave the cart, otherwise we seize you and your wares. This is robbery. It's a robbery. Sneak hello. Hail, Fatebinder. The Disfavored scout nods at your approach. Camps up on up ahead. Don't mind us, just clearing out the rabble. Who are you? Lethian's crossing. I still don't understand what I've done to offend. I respect that these are now Disfavored lands, and I'm happy to give the Legion a proper toll. But she's gone on about trading rights. What nonsense is that? I'm not allowed to trade one thing for another. It's not like I'm selling weapons to angry peasants or anything of the sort. You're on Disfavored lands. These warriors have every right to kill you. You should be more thankful they're even listening to you speak. See, if I say this is none of my concern, then they'll just do what the fuck they want anyway. I'd say if you like the proper permits, your goods are forfeit. A trade permit? Well, how was I mean, to whom would I speak to such a thing? Not us, and not our problem. Maybe march your butt to Bastard City and plead your case before Tunon. But we'll lighten your burden and relieve you of your wares first. That should make the long trek a bit more bearable. Anything to be argued before Tunon may be argued before me. You've lost favour with the Disfavored. Was it discussed? We should kill this mongrel and... The warrior pauses, placing a hand in front of her mouth. If the Fatebinder wishes to weigh in on the matter, courtesy demands we listen. The soldier clears her throat, looking at you expectantly. This is a Disfavored matter, but I know the agents of the court do so love to throw their judgments around. Well, you could rob me now and have my supplies today. The merchant grabs a flask from his cart. Or you could leave me alive and have fermented honey all year long. I even know a few family recipes for painkillers and healing drafts. Certainly any army will need those. He uncorks a small ceramic vial, and the aroma of cloves and lanolin assaults your nose. These are essential goods to the war effort. We should leave the supplier intact. Ah, you've got a lot of perishable goods, but no hauling crew. You're just battlefield litter. Curious. I was just hearing about a supply caravan of reagents going missing. You have a lot of perishable goods but no hauling crew. I know this because I'm a lawbreaker, or I can use my subterfuge and lie to him. But I feel like, yeah. I don't... The merchant tenses up, his face flushing red. I don't know what you're getting at. Pick him up by the collar and say, how sure do you think I am? Yeah. Slow down, I'll tell you everything, just don't hurt me. I found most everything out in the forests of the valley. I'd keep my head low when I heard sounds of combat, then I'd take a look and grab whatever wasn't claimed by the first victors. So then you stole from the Disfavored's dead. How else do you get your hands on that iron? The scout points to the merchant's cart. You come here to sell us your own armaments? If anything as an owner, I'll return it. But this iron would be turned to rust if I left it in the mud of the battlefield. The Disfavored are few in number, is that not right? You need a man like me to gather up the supplies that would otherwise go to waste. Disfavored will tolerate your presence, but you'll pay them handsomely for such charity. Leave this cart as a gift for Graven Ash, and leave and never come back. You stole from the Archons and then wish to sell it back, your life ends here. Yeah, leave it as a gift. Thank you, Fatebinder. I know others of your ilk would gleefully meddle in our affairs at every opportunity. The soldier turns his attention to the merchant. I hereby reclaim these trappings of the Overlord for use by the Disfavored. If you want to live, take 2 steps to your left and don't move a muscle. The peddler shakes his head with a scowl and steps aside, as directed, spitting towards his own cart, hanging on what is a half-garbled curse before placing his hands up in submission. I'll serve you right, you fucking bell end. Alright, let's see. Slow down a moment. I know we're both eager to watch the Archons bicker over tactics like a pair of magpies, but I need to ask you something first. What's that? The voices of Nerat told me you've come as a mediator. Considering the source, well, I can't help but feel I'm only hearing half the story. So let's have it out. What's so special about you? Did the voices of Nerat ask you to spy on me? You've gained loyalty with Verse and 12 subterfuge. At loss for words, Verse regards you with momentary unease. Well, are you even surprised? He's the Archon of Secrets, known in advance as his business, so is snatching up any advantage over Graven Ash. Those two compete like a bunch of new recruits for a spot around the fire. It's nothing nefarious, the voice is just curious why you're here. If you wanted to know more, you wouldn't be able to suss it out that easily. He would have sent one of his scarier peons in my stead. Now what else has the voices told you? Only I could find you in Edgaring Ruins. Truthfully, I could have picked you out of a crowd. You're the only one of us who hasn't spent the last few months bathing in the stink of the Mittani River. She laughs, but there's a force nature to it. Oh, why so suspicious? Oh, it's just a feeling I got. When the Archons are together, the air gets as taut as a bowstring. I can't help but think that no amount of compromise will get them seeing eye to eye. I'm here to deliver an edict from Kairos. Gaining loyalty with Verse is the main thing that I'm after right now. That makes a crazy kind of sense. Considering how long the siege has taxed the armies, I can understand why Kairos would send you with an edict to speed things along. Have you read it? Do you know what it says? That's not for you to know. You've gained fear with Verse. If you're telling the truth, I suppose I'll hear about it soon enough, she nods to herself. Why do you think the Archons are at odds? I've been with the Scarlet Chorus since the early days of the Conquest, so I can say it's been building for a few years now. There's an energy about those two, like a pair of storms moving to collide. I heard tell that Graven Ash and the voices of Nerat shared some bad blood in the Northern Empire, but I don't know any of the particulars. By my authority, the Archons will fall in line. That sounds like exactly the attitude to set this campaign in the right direction. I don't envy you the task of getting them to cooperate, which sounds about as easy as teaching a tornado to heal. At least you sound like you know what you're doing. Yeah, I really ought to be meeting the Archons. The wartime's just past the centre of camp. She nods towards the northeast. One last thing. Be careful around these Disfavored types. They take their work seriously, and most have suffered too many blows to the head. Alright, but I still want to open this thing.
Got it.
Refined edge. Ooh! It's one-handed. I don't know why I can put it up. Well, let's take that. Alright, I got that, okay. Alright. So, instead of me using... Oh, I compare that with... No, not with a short bow. Okay. More DPS than the bronze axe, but less than the bronze hammer. So it does more DPS, and I'm guessing that is It's 12 to 15, recovery is 1.25. Okay, so it's like a fair chunk better than the axe. And I got these gloves as well, didn't I? Oh, they're just straight up better than the ones that I've got. What about you? Are these any better than yours? Yes, they are. How's the gloves look, my guy? Ah, they're alright. Right, let's scout the outside. I don't want to go in just yet, I want to... A humble grave lies before you. A battered sword has been used as a grave marker, the initial B deeply engraved.
The Archon's son, Brennix. We don't bother with funeral rites in the chorus. No point in thanking conscripts for their duty.
Okay. Deeply engraved into the iron. Well, let's head down here. Just want to explore what there is before going into the camp. You never know, we might find a ring in a tree. The wood used for these parapets is pristine and finely cut. These walls have yet to see any battle.
Right.
Stone shield and stone shield. Okay, so. Well, look at you, our gatecrasher from the court. The Gates of Judgment is the name given to the mountain pass separating the tiers from the Northern Empire. The treacherous scree slopes and deadly rock slides create a nigh impassable barrier responsible for centuries of peace between the two regions. In 428, Kairos' armies began the conquest of the tiers by smashing through the Gates of Judgment, and as a young Fatebinder tasked with seeing war, you're part of this first glorious assault. Having joined with a disfavored can't speak. Having joined with the disfavored phalanx, you fought along the mountain slopes, proving your worth alongside the ironclad soldiers. Though you're not considered a member of the Insular Legion, those who fought with you fondly consider you as one of the Gatecrashers, a veteran that can boast having seen war from day one. Well, look at you, our Gatecrasher from the court, still in one piece. The guard pounds his chest plate in salute. Welcome to Disfavored Camp. Always happy to have an honoured ally pay us a visit. Salute. Graven Ash protects. That he does, the warrior nods in approval, then taps twice in the gate to signal your arrival. Beware, Fatebinder. Glory to Kairos. Glory to Arstotska. I mean Kairos. Addendum added. The Conqueror's will. We made it! Yay! Alright. These spears are uniform in their quality and craftsmanship. A Warren shortbow. I'm going to take it anyway. The sparring dummy shows deep gouges of hard juice. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Yep, just straight up better. Alright, can we get another lesser healing potion on the quick items? Potion of invisibility is probably not the best thing to have just now. So we've got, who are you? You're just a randomer then. There's a garnet there.
Got it.
Surprised he doesn't care about me just opening his shit. The sure shot slippers and nobleman's bracers. They're not better than the stuff that I've got, but they might be better than the stuff that she's got. Slightly less deflection, but more recovery. Plus, it's got nimble, which gives extra ranged accuracy. Okay, and what do these do? Just better recovery, but less deflection and precision. Alright, so we'll keep them for sale. Isatanus curses the air as a blade of thin iron breaks in half beneath his hammer. Repairing weapons with scrap isn't exactly why I got into this craft, but our supplies are spent. He wipes the sweat from his brow and gets a better look at you. Well, why not forge bronze? Bronze will do in a pinch, don't get me wrong. You can take a beating and get bent back into shape. Unlike the stubborn iron we have here, he lances a pile of work with dread. And we always have plenty of tin and copper laying around, so supplies aren't a problem. It's a rare smith who can churn out military grade bronze consistently. More often than not, comes out soft. Look around the camp. We're garbing the Legion head to toe in iron because it's cheaper and easier to produce for the masses. Couldn't do that with bronze. They call the Disfavored the Iron Legion for a reason. Strategy and skill may be our backbone, but our claws are made of iron. The good stuff that comes down from the smiths in Lethian Crossing. Well, you mentioned an iron shortage? I'm afraid so. The last shipment sent down by the Mittani. The Mittani? I like how it's Matani and not Mittani. Any EVE players would probably know who the Mittani is. It went missing near Echo Call Crossing, and I'm afraid we won't be seeing any more until the valley's sealed. Forge-bound iron is Tunon's responsibility. Why is this the first I'm hearing about it? The Forge-bound are mage smiths sworn to Kairos' service. Though their operations in the tiers are overseen by Tunon and his court of Fatebinders, each Forge-bound uses magic as a tool to augment their personal craft. Most commonly smelting and metalworking, but carpenters, tailors and tanners are found in their ranks, and each mage strives to create that which is impossible with mundane hands. Most notably, the Forge-bound are the sole masters of ironworking in the known world. Using spells of fire resistance to wade into the forge fires, the Forge-bound can work iron at temperatures no other forge can match, and with a hands-on touch that no mundane smith could hope to achieve. Because of this vital skill, the Forge-bound are considered a strategic war asset, their lives regimented and controlled so that the forges may churn out iron arms and armour without debate, delay or distraction. Keep your voice down. Isatanus flinches and lowers his own. Graven Ash doesn't want to cause panic or pass any information to the Vendrian guard. Best case scenario, the iron tumbled off a boat and is rusting on a riverbed. Worst case, ends up in enemy hands. Well, if I find myself an Echo Call, I suppose I can keep an eye out. I appreciate that, as does the Great General. More than you might guess. Maybe he isn't quick to offer his thanks to outsiders, but I know he'll be grateful for your help. It would be a boon to the war effort if our iron was recovered. Well, I'm here to help, even if that means cleaning up the Archon's mess. Oh, no need to salt the wound, Fatebinder. None of us mistaken in thinking that the siege has gone exactly as planned. Yeah, you better take some fucking wrath. He glances to a crate beside him and points to a small set of notches in the wood. You see that? That's how we tell apart our iron shipments from the rest, inconspicuous so people don't go snooping around. You want to keep your eye out for those. Good hunting. Alright, but do you not have anything to sell? Show me what you've got to sell. Don't have much. Anything you see here is for you, is yours at the right price. I'll keep the water because it helps with resolve. I don't need that, or that, or that. That's only worth 90 copper. That's pretty fucking useful stuff. I may as well put these in the quick items. I doubt I'll use them at with any expediency. Oh, that's pretty cool. Got oathbound stuffs. How's the oathbound dagger? Slightly less DPS than the hammer, but it's got better accuracy, better recovery, and better armor pen. The Earthshaker staff. That's got, oh, that's pretty cool. The Crescent Runner armor is actually better for recovery and everything. It's only 3. Can I take one of these? What about you? Would you like some of that as well? Oh, that's better than everything for you except fire armor. There we go, let's go with that then. Right, well, I suppose we can actually sell that. And we can sell yours as well. Because you're going to wear that, and you're... Okay, it doesn't really matter. Yep, trade that. And jump into your character sheet. Yeah, you sexy man, you can put that stuff on. But unfortunately that is all we've got time for in this episode, so as always, thanks a lot for watching. I've been Steve, you've been awesome, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.